All right, everybody, welcome into this Q&A overtime again. Can't do any games today, unfortunately, because I am going to an event later tonight. But we will be doing this Q&A overtime, so I can take all your requests and everything. We have a new video out. Click the link above if you do want to watch it or haven't seen it yet. It's a broadcast of controversy from the 1999 season. Appreciate all you guys being here. I see JFK already with a tour. This is the last day for this to make the call, by the way. So you have today and today only to decide which game we're doing tomorrow. We've got Notre Dame Pitt, we got Scar A&M, we got Michigan Northwestern, we got USF against Navy. I should also note that I posted karaoke last night, so if you haven't seen that, you can check that out on Twitter. I'll also spin this wheel right now to see what someone's doing. Hard out tonight. I'd probably say like 6:30 my time, but I don't think it's gonna be like that. Worst case, we just push it to a different OT. We should be on for 2 hours. We should be on for 2 hours. Diamonds up with an injury. Yes, something I heard that one for you. Yeah, and Dance Monkey by Tones and I is the song for half off. Then Michael with a tour. I'll put it to vote. Megadeth, I don't care. All right. Put it to vote. Yeah, and John Beam, just absolutely tragic. Absolutely tragic. Being shot that young. That just sucks. That just sucks. All right, so we got a few things in the queue. Dance Monkey is a song for half off for this stream and this stream only. I appreciate all you guys tuning in for this one. And yeah, let me just put this poll up and then we will do this thing. And obviously there's a lot to talk about today, so we're going to dive right in. Again, this is the last day for this to make the call. There's no request to count as triple. And then we go from there. 8:30 Eastern? Yeah, I would think 8:30 Eastern would be the hard out. But we'll see. We will see. Worst case, I can just push everything if it gets to that point, but I'm not sure. Yeah, dart out Saturday, not surprised. They were going to... Winston was always going to be the starter for this week. So, no surprises there. And then we got Michael with another tour. Paul Taylor catch. I haven't heard anything about that. That'd be a nice gesture. I don't know if they're going to do it, but they should do that. Plus 44, Lycanthrope. Another side project of Blink. All cast. What is it? Is it going to be a Manicast? I didn't see that. I did not see the news. I know last year they did the Manicast with Banker and Ocho Cinco. Is that what they're doing again? Then Michael with the email. Perfect. Got your email earlier. So, same man for 3 months now. Mississippi Valley State is the team of all time. Yes, they are. You know, it's funny. They held their own against Hawaii. They were just that bad 8-minute stretch. Other than that, it was not too bad. Yeah, look, I don't like laughing at injuries. I don't like when people get hurt. Nickelodeon did a game last year, yes. Oh, with reality TV? Oh, God. Oh, that's going to be a disaster. I need to see that. That's going to be a disaster. You darts for a coup down the path to it? Yeah, the way that's happened. I could see that. I could unfortunately see that. He's got to be careful with his playing style. Look, I don't like laughing at injuries. I don't like when people get hurt. But that is objectively one of the funniest injuries of all time. Objectively, you're telling me a Devils fan throws... The most prominent Devils fan, Frank the Tank of all people, known for his cool head, throws a birthday party. The whole Devils team is there. And then the star player of the Devils gets injured while cutting a steak? Like, you can't make that up. That's like a Curb Your Enthusiasm episode. Like, that is objectively hysterical. Like, oh my God. CBS March Rest 2020. I have not heard that. I haven't heard anything about CBS not doing anything in 2028. They've extended the deal. 2032 they've extended the deal for, so I haven't heard anything about that. Virginia at Duke. I got Duke tomorrow. Thoughts on MLS 7 to be cut on the deal short. Oh, this song is beautiful, by the way. No, nothing's changing with March Madness. I haven't heard anything. Boogie Flan's really good. I do like Boogie Flan. Obviously, Boozer. You're not going to get Boozer. Boozer is going to go like probably top 5. If not for injuries, yeah. You know, he literally got injured cutting a steak while attending Frank the Tank's birthday party. You can't make that up. Bucky announced Sunday. Yeah, Purdy's finally back. About time. Yeah, MLB set up to become the deal short. It never should have been like that in the first place. I mean, it always should have been if you bought Apple TV, you get all the games. Just like ESPN Plus. You have ESPN Plus, you get all the NHL games, you get all the MLS games back when that was a deal. It shouldn't be a separate package on top of that for MLS. That made no sense at the start. Yeah, NBC could. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about CBS. I don't know where you saw that, Connor. I haven't heard anything about that because they're under contract till 2032. A NFL non-injury lore that you were like, you can't make this up. Yeah, Chris Hansen, the Jaguars punter, getting injured by chopping wood with an axe. Yes, Ken O'Brien with the high five. Yep. That happened. Oh, not Cam. Oh, his brother Caden. Oh, yeah, he's good. That makes more sense. I was going to say, you're not getting Cam Boozer. Just sounds today? Wait, I did not see that. Wait, hang on. Wait. Okay, so I see the tweet by Scott Hughes. Okay, I do see Scott Hughes' tweet. Wait, okay. Yeah, now I see it. Hang on. How does the pool work? What pool? How does what pool work? Yanaji and JP with the fireworks? Yeah. Find a nickel for every time. Wait, he's the only one reporting that. He's the only one reporting that. Okay. I've only seen him report that. Grey Cup, give me Montreal. Or it's not going to be ESPN that takes some because they're do NCAA. Yo, there's no release. I have not heard anything about this. Okay. So only one reporter is talking this. Oh, if I put $2 on Navy, what's the likelihood of getting a win? Oh, for this of the four? Pretty slim. Pretty slim in terms of like that you make the call. Let's have ice cream. Yeah, this is not real. There's no release. It's just per release. There's no release. Might we watch it in the background? Yes, I will be. Yes. Yeah, no, this is not real. Yeah, this is the jury duty one too, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and he got the CBM report wrong. Yeah, this one's not. Yeah, there was an injury on the coin toss. Yeah, there was an injury back on the coin toss back in the 80s with the Colts, back in like 1981. Yeah, this is not a real account. Scott Hughes is not a real account. Scott Hughes is a made-up account. There's no release. How's it going, TJ? Appreciate tuning in. Patrick Herbert, good. I'll put it this way. I'm a diehard Jaguars fan. I did not know Herbert was on our team. Well, if it's happening, yes. Yeah, it's happening later tonight, like 2 hours. Your number one Sunday day video would be smooth. Because I was number one to start it off. Men's and women's final four in the same city. I'm not sure that's going to happen at this point. I'm not sure. Pats Jets, Justin Fields is not the guy. Justin Fields is really, really bad. He can't push the ball down the field. He just can't throw it down the field. And he has no urgency. You see CBS Sports has the Grey Cup? Yep. Better than previous years where it was behind a paywall. Megadeth, I don't care. That song was gorgeous with the violin and everything. That was gorgeous. Alright, I don't care about Megadeth. Yeah, anytime it's just per release, you gotta check out the release, and there was no release. Yeah, it's not happening. Good job rolling that video with the Expedition Miami game with the Riz. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate it. That was a fun video to put together. That was a fun broadcasting controversy to put together. And tomorrow we should have a Jaguars Chargers video out. Yeah, I didn't know Herbert had a brother in league till today. Yeah, I didn't know either. And he plays for the Jaguars, and I had no idea. I had no clue. Yeah, Drake May's phenomenal, JP. Tyrod's better? Yeah, not saying much, but yeah, he's better. Right, Lamar Houston tear his ACL after somebody on 25. That was another crazy injury. That was wacko one. Oh, and then Nate Burleson with the pizzas. Yes. Pizza time. Yeah, Drake May. I think right now there's definitely Offensive Player of the Year. Well, I think JSN Taylor is going to win Offensive Player of the Year. What kicker towards the Silver? Grammatica. Gus Farrar with the headbutt as well. NFL slowly putting Drake May forward to space the league. Yeah, I mean, he's a likable guy. He's young. Plays for the Patriots. Prominent position. Yeah. Who's numbered 725? You know, that's a great question. Player on the Bears. About a decade ago. But right now, there's 3 people for MVP. It's May, it's Taylor, and it's Stafford. It's a 3-horse race. Herbert is a brother. He plays for the Jaguars, which I did not know. Just be careful. The number of wins, they'll hurt the draft position. Yes. Yes, they will. Yeah. Yeah, they're definitely improving, though. Like, I could see him being the Jaguars. I really could. Like, that team I saw yesterday, it's like, you know what? That team has something. Well, Campbell's and Garrett Nussbaum's sister? Really? I mean, they both went to LSU, so that makes sense. I've not seen the comments on their wife's TikTok. I have not. Whichever the Colts and Pats and Bear record at the end of the year will have their player be selected for MVP, other will Offensive Player of the Year. Well, I don't think the quarterback's winning Offensive Player of the Year. I think that's going to be either Taylor or JSN. I don't like spaghetti. Hot take. I mean, that's like a personal preference. I'm not sure that's like a hot take. That's like a personal preference. Spaghetti's good, but yeah, Drake Rowan, Terrence Achilles doing jump jacks on Saturday. That was another bizarre one. Yeah, which brother gets the last laugh? I think it's going to be Justin. We have so many injuries, we are completely screwed. Oh, this guitar solo is sick. And just that, like, going down the scale. Josh Reynolds, probably like 5 teams at this point. All right, you don't have to apologize for the difference in pain. I'm doing all right, Keller. I'm doing all right. Yeah, Josh Jones scaled down to brothers until recently, yeah. Yeah, Reynolds is on his 3rd, 4th. He's on his 6th team. Right, he was learning Cannon to McCampbell, yeah. He's coaching a little bit better. Yeah, Drake May can't get to 300 yards. He'll get to 200 every game and never 300. It's crazy. Yeah, but I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Got a workout in earlier today, and oh, that was an abrupt ending to that song. That was good. All right, you see it takes skin to the queue. Lycanthrope. Okay, plus 4 with a band. Okay. So another side project of them. And tomorrow we'll be live for 3 things. We'll be live for one of the games on the left side of the screen. Hot take and personal preference? Hot take is like... Yeah, I guess like... Yeah, Pip Star difficulty is too hard. Yeah, it's now gotten a bit easier. Yes. The last week's been pretty easy. The last week has not been bad. Tim Jones going off? No, I doubt it. Yeah, Pip's got a little bit easier. I think personal preference versus hot take... Like, the last one I got in like a minute 48. And the one before that was like 45 seconds. Hot take is something like... I look at it like on the field. Personal preference is a matter of likes or dislikes. I'm not doing Louisville Clemson. So I have a function I'm going to later tonight. That's why. I saw this when I hear us. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Edwards, yeah, the beach flag football game, yeah. Now, Josh Reynolds is solid. He's a depth piece. Yeah, they made him up. Yeah, I didn't even know he was on our team. Oh, yeah, the guy sings the high parts. Yes, he does. Yeah, it's a tight falsetto on that one. It's like hot take versus personal preference. Personal preference is either you like or dislike something. I think that's what that is. So, I like this movie, I don't like this movie. I like this food, I don't like this food. Hot take is a controversial opinion about something that your eyes can disprove. That no one else believes. It's like hot take, frankly with him, man. People swear Notre Dame, yeah. I could see it. I think Notre Dame wins that game, but I could see it. Like a hot take is the Jets will win the Super Bowl next year. Personal preference, I don't like the Jets. I mean, that's the difference. Personal preference, I'm not a Jets fan. Hot take, Jets win the Super Bowl next year. Who wins money? Germany, Slovakia. Give me Germany. Last time I socialized like this, like today, like a year ago. It's been a bit. I don't know how it's going to go. I'd rather work. I'm not going to lie. I'd rather work and call a game, but I figure I might as well just get out for a little bit. Clubs to Louisville. I got Louisville. I think Louisville wins that one. That makes sense, yeah. The vocals are not as easily on this. The harmonies are tight. And the drumming's pretty, like, consistent. It's fucking him clutch last night, yep. Yeah, so take skin to the queue. Audio, video, ChatGPT, Sporkle quiz. What if sports? He did play with the Rams. Right, hot take is something that not many people believe or like, yeah. Yeah, personal preference is different than a hot take. Louisville still in the ACC? Yes, they can, yes. I don't care for the Smiths like Peter Griffin didn't care for the Godfather. Insists upon itself. I love it. Hot take, Packers versus playoffs, personal preference, I hate the Packers. There you go. Yep, there you go. Slang, Def Leppard's second best album? Wow. I don't know about that. I want to speak into existence? I don't blame you. Slang is the second best album behind Hysteria. I don't agree with that. That was good. I like the side project so far. I like this one. All right, let's do the email from Michael. See what we got here. New episode of Frazen. Paris versus the playoffs is an actual possibility. Yeah, if Jordan Love keeps struggling, yeah. Yeah, if the Packers miss, that would be, man. You know, the way Love's playing. Again, if you want to know what Trevor Lawrence is playing like, look at Jordan Love. That's basically what Jordan Love is. Darwin's playing having lose to the Giants. I think the Packers beat the Giants, but yeah, if Dar was healthy and playing, you never know. I don't think you're wrong on that one, Ross. I think that was one of the biggest mistakes in the history of the Steelers. Yeah, Chicago wins the North. Their schedule gets a lot tougher. But we will see. Garage Truck deserves far more credit for creating heavy metal than just punk rock. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was a mix of a lot of different stuff. Right, he's not the reincarnation of Brett Favre. No, he is not. And left needs to give play calling duties. I think we're getting to that point. I definitely think Hafley's coaching a heck of a defense, and the offense is not carrying its weight. All right, so we are doing a side episode of Frazen here. So this is a side episode. So his defense drafting abilities were bad by the mid-80s. Yep, and Chuck Noll was not helping matters. So this is a side episode of Frazen. So obviously, in the actual season of Frazen that we're off right now, it's Michael against Svetlana, and it's baseball. But this is football. This is a side episode. Yeah, it's a bonus episode. Steelers up 21-0 against the Dolphins. I wish I were a tree. It was not. I actually am. You know, they had Mark Malone, who they drafted 3 years ago. So they already had a guy waiting in the wings. Marino threw more picks than touchdowns. It's not, it's not the craziest. So you couldn't foresee the Rivera injury. Because just the ball for choking the ball medical. I mean, what do they have? 5 losses right now? They absolutely could. I don't think it's a hot take. I think it's more likely than not. And by executive order, I don't think so. I don't think that's going to happen. Trying to still start with Klein. Oh, all right. I like it. I don't think it's a hot take. Against Scar, I mean, Scar might be favored in that game. And then Louisville tonight, yeah. Could happen. I'm not sure that's like a hot take. That's like more likely than not, potentially. Yeah, 7,000 rushing already in his career. That's insane. I wish I were a tree. Yeah, me too. I want to be a tree too. Oh, for crying out loud. Trees don't cry, you little oxygen factories. They stand there and mind their own business, unlike you 3 noise-making hemorrhoids. I'm not even sure if a tree could cry. But if anyone could cry sap out of spite, it's these 3. Well, trees are just tall grass. Skylar Fire, one more sentence, I'm going to shove you into a wood chipper. I make him tree. Frank, no. Yes. Frank taps Lauren Bear and makes him a tree. So Bradshaw, I don't know about MVP level in 82. Before the strike, he was. After the strike, not so much. I think they got shut 3 times after the strike. Bradshaw was not playing at that high level after the strike. His stats were very inflated by the first 2 games. But they did him alone waiting in the wings. So that'd be weird to draft a quarterback in the first round twice in 4 years. Or I just immediately blew up in the Steelers' face. Yep. That is true. So Frank taps Lower Baron, he becomes a tree. His arms turn to branches. Oh, great, I'm a tree! Sudden boom, amplifiers roar, silhouette appears. The silhouette of James Hatfield. He has got axes. Yeah, time to make something useful. Tree. Wait, James, no! Chop, 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 yeah. Remember, it collapses like a Jenga tower. And now James in his workshop. Behold, Table Jr. Yeah! He slams cooking pots all over Bear. Wow! Wow! Good golden steel precision, man. The fragment suddenly materialized above the table. Right, Josh Allen's playing at elite level. He's not doing that just yet. Oh, I think so too, Irvin. I think right now James Madison is throwing a wrench into all the plans. That's fair, Isaac. Yeah. He's throwing a wrench into all the plans right now with James Madison. Randy Mahomes be balling. Although Mahomes is balling. Ooh, look, IKEA's new model. Sobbing Wood 5000. Steelers score again. Meanwhile, Logan Bear is literally becoming furniture. Per Next Gen Stats, this table is the highest yards after a cry of any piece of wood ever recorded. Does this table come with salad? For the love of God, Skylar, it's a table, not Panera bread. Frank descends from the ceiling. I improve table. He nails more planks into Little Brown Bear. He screams, wow, good, you want to be a tree? Now you're the entire wood section at Lowe's. And then James Hatfield singing, I'm the chopper, I'm the axe, I'm the bear who cried, now I make him flat. Yeah, shut up, table. You never thought I'd say that sentence, JP. Everyone just roasts him at this point. Skylar looks at the table because he thinks it's maple flavor. Frank attaches lights on him. Coyote W sitting on the table screaming. Everyone melts in the chaos. Oh, right the buzzer, too. Right the buzzer. Beat and fuck with fire precision, man. Yeah, absolutely tragic with John Beam. Absolutely tragic. I didn't know a whole lot about... I didn't see the final stats last year, too. I didn't know a whole lot about him until yesterday when the news came out. Seemed like a really, really good guy. And just absolutely tragic. You want Adam to get you on the call for that? Yeah, 55 years ago tonight was the Marshall plane crash. One of the most tragic moments in the history of college football. Everything melts into chaos at this point. Little Brown Bear then wakes up. Papa Hatfield shot me into a table. Good. Maybe knock some sense into you. I still wish I were a tree. Oh, come on. There you go. Yeah, I could see... I'm not sure they hired Dable. But I could definitely see them parting ways with McDermott. Yeah, rest in peace for that, yeah. I get that, Michael. No, it was a bit controversial, but it's all good. It's all good. It's only Queen Elizabeth I of England. That's fair. Yeah, see what it takes to get into the queue. Audio, video, ChatGPT. See what it takes to get in there. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, very tragic. Very, very tragic. I never forget the Marshall players. Never forget with that. We live for 3 games tomorrow. One of those games that looks barring anything crazy like Michigan Northwestern. Yeah, unhindered 20 lightly. Yeah, Bills team with playoff game. He's gone. Yeah, they might probably make the Super Bowl. I'm not sure that's completely correct. I'm not sure. But no, just about everyone, a lot of people on that flight perished. You learn as a Table Junior. Nice. Round of the 6 Giant doesn't know. All right, we'll do that. Brand B and Sean McDermott take the Bills to a ceiling. I think so too. I'm not sure they can get over the hump. I forget you wanted. Oh, I forget which game you wanted, Rob. I forget which one you wanted. I totally forgot if you wanted Navy or Notre Dame. All right, Allie and Klein. They're just gonna be off topic last night. That's all. It wasn't really controversial. Just like we got on like a very interesting tangent. All right, here we go. John doesn't know. All right, here we go. And we'll have a new You Make the Call tomorrow. Oh, it's hard. Jeez. All right. Yep, John is always hard. There you go. Next You Make the Call is going to be for next week. I'll figure out which one. All right, question 1. Geese. Plural of goose is geese. People are overacting about the penny. Well, I mean, they're just taking it out of circulation. I mean, it costs more to make than it's worth. No one uses it anymore. Plural of goose is geese. Goose-eye. It's goose-eye. And which game do you want? I appreciate you, man. Yeah, if they miss, he's gone. Yeah. Yeah, 1 and done. Or miss, I think he's gone. Professional games tonight? Yeah. No games tonight. And next week we'll do You Make the Call for the Saturday games. It's pretty much all cupcake games. So we'll have 3 different You Make the Calls. It won't be what it was for this week, where it's just one continuous. Galaxy, Milky Way. Milky Way Galaxy. A band call this? What should I go into? What time? Around like 2 hours. It's an alumni thing for people in my master's program. Or purple and blue? What? Oh no. Johnny, it's a candy bar. Johnny, it's literally a candy bar. Okay. Hey, go to the wet dungeon, yeah. Yeah, so just go to an alumni function. You want Pit, perfect. Good shot at it. I don't... I mean, he's not... No, that's not... I mean, he's sort of on the right track with what a galaxy is. Sort of. Oh my god, he got it right. He got it with the candy bar. Did go through? All good. All good. Late at Hawaii UNLV. I think next Friday I'm going out after the game. I don't think I'm going to do OT next week after Friday. So I think we're going to do Florida, NC State. Florida State, NC State. But, yeah, I think Florida State, NC State next week. But then 3 games on Saturday, and I don't know what games. Yeah, we'll do You Make the Call on that one. I got Mono with the 5-er. 40's looking Phoenix. Nice. Yeah, my brain has started with that. Green. All right. Edwin Diaz was caught doing first pitch betting. Hunts gets caught. That's how that didn't go through. All right. He's just saying geese. Yes. Those fans are hoping they go 1 and done in the playoffs so they can fire Patullo. I'd hope they're rooting for their team to win, but... Alright, let me do this. That's probably why, yeah, probably why. Hey, same thing as the Jags playoff hopes. If the Jags playoff hopes are actually 0%, just feels good right now. Yeah. It's crazy we're in the playoffs the season end today, but we're not going to make it. How many quarters do you get from $5? $5. 5 times 4, 20. Oh, he got it right. He didn't even need the piece of paper for this one. Usually he needs a piece of paper. He got it. It's very controversial, Michael. It's a very, like... I get it. I completely get it. I get it. I get it. One more question. Joe the Function, appreciate you, man. Bam, the other one to see? November 28th. November 28th. First pitch bet needs to be banned. They limit it to now 200. They limit it. First pitch betting, you can now only bet up to $200. Nominations for Phoenix? Ooh. What are you looking for in terms of, like, food? Candace the cat. As... calf? Stickle? Is it calf? I think it's calf. Hey, Powers betting. He got a strike on the same pitch? No, I do not. I do not think he was betting. He's just not a good hitter. Right, I think short Super Bowl's current swing through it? Yeah, probably. AFC Championship would be close, but... yeah, we're like... yeah, it's like 2% right now. Kev, he got it. He got it. Johnny was all right today. Whew. That was good. Johnny's getting better. Johnny's getting a lot smarter. About time. All right. Next up, ChatGPT. Edwin Diaz gets caught betting on first pitches. Disclaimer. I love this. Disclaimer. The following script is a work of fiction. This is an entirely invented story. This did not happen in real life. I can do this as long as it's fictional and not presented as real-world facts. All right, here we go. We're in the office. Edwin, for the record, you do understand that you're speaking voluntarily? Yes, I understand. We're going to be direct. MLB received irregularities in data from several sports books. All of them flagged unusual betting spikes on first pitch ball. Yeah, they never do a disclaimer like that. All during your appearances. I can explain. Good. Please explain why someone using an account linked to your cousin placed 23 identical bets within minutes of you stepping on the mound. We go to a flashback. Edwin sits in his locker with his cousin on the phone. Just one pitch, Eddie. One pitch. Nobody gets hurt. It's not like a throw in the game. Just the first pitch. Easy money. Edwin hesitates the same words. Yummy, man. You said you helped me get straight. Back to the scene. It wasn't supposed to be this. Leo was in trouble. Real trouble. I thought one pitch wouldn't change anything. One pitch repeated 23 times is a pattern. You know that. And when the bets kept growing, you kept doing it. That's manipulation of a pro sporting event. That's federal. Oh, boy. We can't bury this. The public trust is on the line. We need transparency. Suspension, indefinite, and full cooperation with the Department of Justice. Inside Edwin's apartment, the lights are off. And Edwin sits alone. Agent Keen knocks at the door. Could he have broken Favre's game streak? Yeah, I think he could have. Be Wisconsin next Friday for basketball? Be a great game. Yeah, let me check the schedule. Edwin Delgado, Diaz, you're under arrest for conspiracy to commit wire fraud and sport bribery. And Edwin Diaz gets arrested. No resistance. News vans surround Citi Field. Reporters ask questions. And fans hold signs as Edwin Diaz gets arrested. Again, very clearly fictional. There you go. You say 100%. Colts, Pats, who wins? I would take the Patriots right now. Varsity star based in 98. He'd be Hall, very good based on 98 to 2010. I would still probably make the Hall of Fame. It'd be pretty close, but he would still probably make the Hall of Fame. You know, I got concerns going to next year. He's on the hot seat. Quinn's not fired up for this year, but he's definitely on a warm seat. Yeah, I get it, Michael. I completely get it. I completely get that one. Yeah, shocking for New England in Salt Lake City. Yeah, very shocking. Yeah, let me check the schedule for next week. All right, the buzzer, too. All right, let's go. Isaac with the $5. Yeah, I'll get you on Michigan. Perfect. Appreciate you guys. Ooh, all right. Trevor Lawrence is Bugs Bunny. Jordan Love is Daffy Duck, and JJ McCarthy is Elmer Fudd, also on the episode Playing Not to Win. All right. Yeah, I get it, Michael. I get it. We'll see, JP. We'll see. No. Of course not. Well, the playoff picks are no title fall back on. That is true. Yeah, if he started in 98, if he started in 98, he would probably Hall very good. Probably like a Rivers type of situation. Like a Phillip Rivers type of situation. Happy Friday, Creaky. Happy Friday. All right, let's do this. It could be done. Yeah, it's not until 6. Yeah, I'll check the schedule. That could be a very good game. All right, we are in a practice field in the middle of nowhere. Trevor pops out of a Gatorade cooler in full pads with a carrot in his mouth. Yeah, what's up, defensive coverage? Jordan Wildson carrying a giant playbook. Behold, I have devised the ultimate passing strategy. A symphony of brilliance. A masterpiece. A football drops from the sky and smacks him on his nose. Looks like a strategy has already been intercepted, Doc. JJ peeks out from behind a cactus wearing his hunter hat, but now with a Bluetooth headset duct tape on. Shh. I'm hunting quarterbacks. And way to pick up the double tosses. He steps forward, immediately trips over a yard marker and face plants. Okay, boys. Simple drill. Throw the ball to the open receiver. That's it. Oh, please. Simple is for the simpletons. Watch the master. He winds up, releases the ball, travels backwards and bounces off his own helmet. He spins around like a malfunctioning lawn sprinkler and crashes into a trash can on the sideline. You're supposed to throw toward the target, not toward yourself. JJ sprints up, holding a football with his arm. Watch this, you silly fellas. Let me show you how it's done. He throws a pass straight up. It pauses, and then falls directly on his head, knocks off his headset. Right, couldn't do that one anyway, yeah. It would be like you make the call, but yeah, we're not going to do that. Yeah, Wolves Nuggets going to be a very good game. It'd be like Phillip Rivers, I think, 49ers. It'd be like Phillip Rivers. Warriors right now are doing all right. 7-6 are doing all right. So his headset gets knocked off. Holy crap. Whoo! Oh, crap. Leave no doubt. If we end up not being able to do it, we'll figure something out. Oh my god. Okay. Let's freaking do it. Hundo Jack for BYU Wisconsin College basketball next week. Oh, let's go. Oh, man. I appreciate you like crazy, Killer. Oh, my God. That's going to reset that clock. Oh, man. That's a triple, too. Holy cow. Yeah, what time is that game? Holy cow. I got that, Michael. Oh, my God. You're amazing. You are amazing, man. Holy cow. Holy cow. Wow. Yeah, that game... Yeah, Wisconsin BYU Peacock. Yeah, 4 o'clock Eastern time. Yeah, we can definitely do that. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, Notre Dame Pitt. Oh, you're changing it. Oh, it changed my mind. Okay, that makes it a little more interesting. Okay, things just got a little more interesting with you make the call. 100 Jack with 1,000 Jack. Jeez. Things just got a little more interesting and you make the call. Notre Dame Pitt is only about 100 or 2 behind. So Wisconsin BYU next week. Oh, man. Yeah, I'll announce the schedule. I'll let you know the game plan. After we finish this, if we do this. So now they decided something's a logical way. A contest with the dumbest, least successful pass. Jordan jumps, spins, poses, and the ball slips out before he throws. It dribbles on the ground like a basketball, rolls into a prairie dog hole, and a prairie dog punts Jordan across the field. Perfectly executed pump fake. JJ drops back now. His feet get tangled. He launches the ball sideways, ricochets off a rock, a cactus, and the scoreboard, then hits him in the back. Trevor twirls the ball on his finger and jumps his carrot. Time for a clinic in catastrophic decision-making. Without looking, he flicks the ball over his shoulder. It bounces off just about everything, then neatly lands inside a mailbox labeled return to sender. A dust storm barrels toward him. Well, fellas, looks like someone's bringing the blitz. Quick, someone make a terrible decision. Well, that's my specialty. All three throw the ball, and all passes wobble into each other, and emerge into a glowing, unstable football of chaos. The dust storm linebacker catches the ball. It bursts into confetti, and a linebacker collapses in confusion and embarrassment. The trio sits on the bleachers, surviving the dust storm. It says very similar to actual Looney Tune. Well, we don't know how to win, or how to throw at the right time, or which way the ball's supposed to go, but we sure know how to entertain. Absolutely. You can have the Garden tomorrow? Oh, that's going to be great. That's going to be a fun one. All right, let me just show you the game plan of streams for the next week. Future 100 for hockey? Ooh, all right. Yeah, here's the game plan of streams for the next week. So obviously, tomorrow, obviously we got plenty of time left in the OT period, because Keller extended it by a lot. I recommend in Phoenix for near the concert. Oh, the bar I go to, Copper Blues, is right across the street. That's a really good bar. Copper Blues is right across the street. That's the bar I go to. Probably won't have to go many other places. Yeah, Copper Blues, really good. If you're looking for just like a pregame place or like a drink place or anything like that, like that's right across the street. Right by the... Yeah, near the concert. Yeah, I'm thinking like walking distance. Pomo Pizza's pretty good. Pomo's pretty good. But small portions, so I'm not sure that's the best play. I mean, honestly, like the pizza inside, like the food inside the arena is really good. The food inside the arena, they got some good things. If you go up to like the 200 level, there's like a whole plaza. They got a lot of stuff. So if you're looking for something to eat, honestly, the 200 level's got some pretty good stuff. There's like a whole area around, I think like section 203, like 210, somewhere around that. Yeah. Yeah, but Copper Blues is the place. Yeah, all good, Michael. All good. But here's the game plan in terms of streams for the next week. So tomorrow, obviously, we got 3 games on the docket. One of the games, which right now is a bit of a battle. Notre Dame Pitt has come back. It's all good. All good, Mike and Nick. All good. Notre Dame Pitt has come back. Yeah, that's that chase field. Yeah. You're not missing much with the outside chase field. I'm not going to lie. It looks kind of like a warehouse on the outside. You're not missing much. Yeah, ESPN limits the Singapore for YouTube. Yeah, they're ready to drag this out. Both sides say we're going to drag this out as long as possible. My evil alter ego name, but that person needs to root opposite the Jaguars and Gator. With what kind of content opposite of you? Oh. It would be a political channel named Titan Seminole. Probably 6. That's the inverse of 9. First time to say 2. Yeah, it's a nice city. It's a nice city. So again, tomorrow we're going to be live for one of the games on the side of the screen. It looks like a 2-horse race at this point. Yancey Central, I'm not crazy with their logo. And then we're going to be live for the battle between at 3:30 Oklahoma, Bama. Oh, no, not mad. No, not mad at all. You never asked that. Believe me, I'll let you know if I'm mad. 3:30 we're going to be live for Oklahoma, Bama. 7:30 we're going to be live for Texas, Georgia. Sunday, obviously, Sunday Night Football. Monday Night Football. So, that's pretty easy. That's pretty easy in terms of that. No real changes. Let me just double check. Yeah, I don't know if I can do. Tuesday, we'll do some action. Any cool shops? There's an interesting little complex. It's about half a mile away from the arena. It's called the what's it called? No, it's not the Landing. It's not. That's Jacksonville. What's it called? Oh, I'm blanking on the name. Hang on, let me. There are some cute little shops there. There's some cute little shops. Packer Patcher. Yep. Right down the road, just from yes, he will be. What is the name of it? Hang on. Arizona Center. That's what it is. The Arizona Center. Yep, the Arizona Center is the name. Yeah, Arizona Center is the name. So, there's some cute little shops there. It's about, what is it, like 3 blocks down from the arena? It's not too bad. It's like a 7-8 minute walk. Yeah, it's not too bad. 7-8 minute walk. So, Lime scooters. Oh, they have, yeah, a lot of Lime scooters. No, Ray Caruth, Ray Caruth sucked as a person. Unofficial text at symbol 6, yeah. Oh, they're Lime scooters everywhere. Lime scooters are everywhere in Phoenix. You will not have a problem getting a Lime scooter. There are so many. It's like the method of transportation around here for a lot of people. Think you going to Phoenix for weekend series with John Steve X? Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah, you get there for a Thursday night for karaoke with Bart? Nice. Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be fun. Check the backside tonight for Last Night Sinker? Yeah. Yeah, they need it. They're playing well defensively lately, but can't win them all. Yeah, Lime scooters you're gonna be totally fine. Yeah, in defense of to belittle them. So Tuesday we'll let for UMass against Ohio. And is that it? Yeah, that's gonna be it. Wednesday we'll go live. Let me check. I'll make a decision on Wednesday. I think we'll do Miami Buffalo because that's the bigger game. We'll do Miami Buffalo on that. Yeah, everyone's went to bikes everywhere. Yeah, there's just Lime scooters everywhere here. Miami Buffalo we'll do on Wednesday. And let me just double check there's nothing else we're doing that day. No, there's not. I love this gives at 407. I love that. Actually, we'll do that. We'll do Miami Buffalo. It should be a fun trip, yeah. It's gonna be fun, yeah. No, she puts on a good show, from what I can tell. So, Miami Buffalo, and then we'll be live for Southern Utah against Wazoo for college basketball. So that'll be the game plan for Wednesday. From Flight to Boise, parents coming out to watch my dog. Perfect. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Southern Utah Wazoo at 9, and then at 5, or excuse me, Southern Utah Wazoo at 11 Eastern time. Keep forgetting the time zone. And then Miami Buffalo at 7 Eastern time. Thursday, we're going to do High Point basketball. Thursday, for the first time all season, we got a High Point game. UIC against High Point. Let's go. How come I'm not going to the concert? I'm going. Jaguars are playing on Sunday, so just going to that instead. Yeah, a bit is ticket prices. Yeah, ticket price is a bit too expensive. Might try to go to Gaga later. Instead, if I could choose between Gaga and Eilish, I'll take Gaga. But I don't know yet. I don't know. Yeah, it's like Roman with the raspy voice, yeah. I left it all on the line with Backstreet's Back. How's it going, Big Circle? Appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, I did Backstreet's Back last night, and sounded great. I gotta put it up. But yeah. But Thursday we'll do High Point basketball against UIC. And then obviously we'll do our overtime stream. And then we'll do the Thursday night football game. So we got 3. You got High Point Lights today. Yeah, it should be a great game. High Point, I think they have to win that game if they want to make it to the tournament. I think this is a must-win for High Point in terms of if they want any shot at an at-large, you got to win this game. You got to beat UAB. Especially because UAB lost their last game. Want to post some Backstreet's Back? I could probably do it right now, actually. Could probably do that right now. Give me a second here. Yeah, High Point stream, we're going to start that later this week. I'm excited for that. Let me just make sure. Yeah, I love doing the High Point games. I'm just riding my own element. I'm riding my element with that one. Give me a second. I'm just going to mute myself for 1 second so I can figure out when to clip it. Hang on. Give me a second here. Perfect. There we go. There we go. All right. Let me post it. Backstreet's Back is coming out right now. Those are the only 2 I was able to get in. Unfortunately. We still got a lot in the queue. I'm going to get to everything. We did get Backstreet's Back in there, and let me tweet that out right now. I did Eat and Fun last night, which was like right after the game, which was, I don't know how the heck I pulled that off. Alright, let me post this. Everybody, Backstreet's Back by the Backstreet Boys. Yeah, this one came out pretty good. Alright. It's uploading right now. Then next Friday, we got the Hundo Jack. We are going to be doing on Friday. Just to give you an update of what we're doing. Again, it's still time to get stuff in the queue. I mean, the clock is reset, so still got plenty of time for the queue. Again, everything without a request counts as triple. I did Backstreet's Back. It is uploading right now. Friday, we will do Wisconsin BYU. Big game. 4 o'clock Eastern. And then we should be able to do FSU NC State. Saturday, they haven't announced times yet, but 3 games on Saturday. We'll do You Make the Calls for all those. Those will be the next You Make the Calls. So we'll do one from Saturday to Sunday, one from Monday to like Tuesday, and then one from Wednesday to Friday. That'll be the game plan. College hockey. Ooh, I mean, if it's on, as long as it's on stream, that'd be fun. So, we'll do 3 of those games next week. Then obviously we'll figure out which ones we're doing. Then obviously Sunday Night Football, Monday Night Football. They play Live in La Vida Loca. They do. They do have Live in La Vida Loca on there. Yeah, I can say the list. They do have Live in La Vida Loca. And we're still taking OT requests. But that's a song list. Alright, it is uploading right now. And this is where then it gets interesting. So obviously Sunday we're going to be live. Then for Sunday Night Football. Yeah, for his for the Cowboys. I mean, he should have been fired a long time ago. He should never have been hired in the first place. Alright. Backstreet's Back is officially up. Let me, it's officially on my Twitter. I'll link it. I'll link it if you want to see it. It's officially up. It's going to be epic. I do like this one. This is one of my go-tos. Big Network on Hockey Network? Nice. Yeah, I have Bitcoin Network, so that's not a problem. Yeah, it gets interesting once we get to Feast Week. Feast Week's going to be wild. So in 2 weeks, I'm basically living in my office. From the 24th to basically the 30th, I am living in my office. So then the 24th will be live for Monday Night Football. And I'll be live for a basketball game. I have not decided which one yet. I mean, it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot. I'll probably be live for UNLV Maryland as well. Okay, we'll probably do UNLV Maryland. West Michigan NIU. I mean, so I do have this thing called the Hundo Jack. And the Hundo Jack says that $100 I'll do anything you want me to, no questions asked. $100 to get any game you want. So we're going to be live for UMass Ohio. That's the game plan for Tuesday. But a hundo, I'll do Western Michigan NIU. Usually the CBS Sports Center game takes priority, just because that seems to do the best. The CBS Sports Network game. But, yeah. So, yeah, Monday the 24th we'll be live for, I think, UNLV Maryland, Monday Night Football, and we'll be live for something else. Probably, I don't know which game yet. Maybe Notre Dame, Kansas? Could be Notre Dame, Kansas. Could do that. Tuesday, let me just give you an update for the rest of November. Tuesday, members only Q&A will do, the members only Q&A for November will be December 2nd, if that makes sense. So members only will be December 2nd. Oh, it's actually a doubleheader. I can't do Bowling Green UMass, but I can do Western Michigan on the 25th. Yeah, if you're getting Thanksgiving dinner for Golden Corral, yeah, that's rough. Right within the time frame, yep. I am going to do Western Michigan CMU. I'll do that game at 5:30 or 7:30 on I'll do that game on that Tuesday. So I got that. And then and then we should be able to do, I think, Utah Grand Canyon later that night. Yeah, that'll be the game plan. Utah Grand Canyon later that night. Of course, Georgia Bills stuff, yes. Then Wednesday, there's no college football, nor is there any NFL games. So the 26th, I mean, there's a lot of TBDs. Do college biblical studies against Texas Southern. Yeah, there's a lot of TBDs, so we'll do 2 games. We'll definitely do 2 games on that Wednesday for college basketball. Thursday, obviously, all 3 NFL games will be live for. Then Friday, the 28th, we're going to do the NFL game, Bears-Eagles, and then at night we'll do You Make the Call. No, it's not going to be You Make the Call. Who am I kidding? We go to Cal or Stanford, see Duke. I've seen Duke play. I saw him play against Wake, in Wake. So I wouldn't do it personally, but I think your best bet to see Duke is go to a tournament game. Honestly, go to a tournament game, because you get 4 games at least. You get to see 4 matchups. And, like, the ticket prices won't be, like, insane. Great cover. Appreciate you, JP. Like, for the first round, it won't be insane, especially because Duke's to be favored to, like, win by, like, a crap ton of points. And then, obviously, Friday the 28th, we'll be live for Bears-Eagles, and then the big one, A&M Texas. The only option on the West Coast, yeah. Because that's true, because they're not going to play any tournament games out on the West Coast. That is true. Because they'll be a top seed, and they'll be playing in their region. Yeah, so I would say, yeah, if you want to see Duke, that's probably your best bet. Because, yeah, tournament, they're not going to be playing on the West Coast. Duke, Arkansas, on Thanksgiving in Chicago. Oh, man. That's going to be a good game. That'll be a good one. And then in terms of the games for the 29th, we'll do 3, as we always do. Obviously, I think I'm going to lock in Ohio State, Michigan. I think that game is getting locked in, as we're definitely doing that. And then 2 other games, they have announced timetable. Do you make the call on that one? Then Sunday Night Football, you know the drill. Chalkier than last year, watch this. It can't be. It's impossible. Last year was all ones in the Final Four. I don't know how it could be more chalk. I mean, last year, it was very clear. There was a clear top 4 in terms of the Ken Palm and the and every index. There was a clear top 4, and I don't see that this year. Not yet, at least. I mean, there'll be some separation as it goes on, but. And then once we get to the first, we do some Monday Night Football, and then it's just all college basketball at that point. So that's just your game plan. Florida Duke, oh, that's gonna be a good game. That's gonna be a really good game. I might just lock that one in. Everyone doesn't play that day, right? Everyone does not play that. I might just lock in Florida Duke. For the second. I might just lock that one in. Well, do you make the calls starting in December for college basketball? Every other college basketball game is just based on the schedule of college football and NFL and based on all that. So, we'll see. And then in terms of high point games, I'll just show you the high point schedule. I'll show you what we're dealing with here. In terms of games I can do, this game against UIC we're doing. 2 o'clock Eastern, UIC. We'll do the SIU game on the 3rd. There you go, Reverend. I do like that. I do like that. Yeah, so in terms of high point games, if you're wondering the high point games we're going to do, UIC. We'll do How's it going, Cujo from Broncos Country? How's it going, my man? Appreciate you tuning in. We're in overtime right now. Just messing around, just showing the schedule for the next few weeks. High point games, we'll do the 20th against UIC. That's the first game we're going to do. We'll do SIU on the 3rd. 100, yep. It was a hundo jack for BYU Wisconsin college basketball. Yep. That'll be next Friday at 4. Top 25 matchup. Yeah, we got a hundo jack for BYU Wisconsin college basketball. It's going to be a very good game. I'm excited for that one. Top 25 game. I was going to be watching it anyways. It's fine. I was going to be watching that one anyways. But I'm like, okay. I wasn't going to stream it, but now we're streaming it. I'm live for that. Mary Baldwin's not a D1 school, so I'm probably not going to do the Mary Baldwin game. Obviously, championship weekend, so we can't do the NJIT game. We're only going to be able to do 2 non-conference games? Oh, man, we might only be able to do 2 non-conference games. That sucks. Yeah, the schedule's not really good. The schedule's not really good for non-conference in terms of high point games we can do. I think we're going to do 2. I think that's it. Unless we do Mary Baldwin. That's going to be you guys don't want to see high point play Mary Baldwin. You don't want to see that. I mean, that's a non-D1 school. That's going to be just a train wreck of a game. Are there bowl games on that day, too? Is that not start yet? Next day on streaming Super Bowl Sunday? Yep, that's the next day I'm not streaming. I think there's bowl games on the 16th, yeah, so we can't even do that anyways. Yeah, 55 years ago today was a Marshall flight. 55 years ago today, absolutely tragic. Absolutely tragic. So I think the next high point game after that would be... How's it going, Lou? Appreciate you tuning in. The next one will be Wednesday, January 7th. So high point games, UIC, SIU, Gardner-Webb, Ramsey team help Ben Buddy halftime the most. In terms of what? I'm not sure if you remember that. Not sure. If you're talking like biggest fan base that overlaps with Bad Bunny, would be the Niners and the Cowboys. If that's what you mean. So we're left with that game. Charleston Southern, could we do that? Yeah, playoffs for NFL start at... Might be pushing it. Oh, viewers? Oh, yeah, Niners or Cowboys. A lot of Latin America, the 2 biggest teams in terms of like Latin America and popularity. Niners, Cowboys, and Raiders. Those are the 3. Niners, Cowboys, Raiders. A lot of overlap. That's what it comes down to. I mean, there's overlap with every fan base, but in terms of like the biggest fan bases in terms of Latin American people, it's definitely Niners, Cowboys, Raiders. Those are the top three. So Charleston Southern might be able to do that. Right, they're the ones doing the small shot, yeah. Yeah, Cowboys aren't making it, Raiders ain't making it. Rams probably of the teams that like have a realistic shot to make it. The 10th, yeah, Charleston Southern would be pushing it. We could do it. Well, yeah, we could probably do Charleston Southern on the 10th. We'd probably do that. Just have to hope it doesn't go into OT. Then Winthrop we can do. UC Upstate, that'll be during a playoff game, so we can't do that. Radford we can definitely do. Presby we can do. I think then smooth sailing at that point. At that point, we should be in the clear. So in terms of high point games, if you're thinking ahead for high point, UIC, Cowboys lose to Vegas, playoffs are done. Yeah, I mean they've been done for a while now, but then they're really done if they lose to Vegas. They're really done. Disney picked a bad-minded football matchup to try and leverage people. They did. Of all the matchups, it's not the best one. Not the best one. Yeah, so in terms of high point games that we're gonna do, UIC, SIU, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 games. All good, JP. Appreciate you, man. 15 high point games this year. Not counting Big South Tournament, not counting anything like that. So I'll do 15 high point games this year. That's the game plan. We're going to be in the clear once really the conference championship weekend's done. Problem is, obviously, the first 2 months are kind of hectic, balancing college basketball and all that. But do about 15 high point games. So we'll do about half the games. We got a big game tonight against UAB. So that's the game plan. So that's your look ahead at the schedule. But I was like, so how much because of Allen? He will be the primary reason. If they make it, it's because of Josh Allen. I'll put it this way: it won't be like the Broncos in 2015, where it was like it'll be the exact opposite of that. It will have to be because Josh Allen balls out. That Bills team has not shown any ability to win in spite of him, if that makes sense. Football season in general is too short, but college football season is really too short. Well, it's funny. We just passed the halfway point of college football season. That's how messed up it is. This past Saturday was the halfway point of college football season. This past Saturday was the halfway point. You might be like, wait, how does that make sense? Because the playoff and the bowl system are so long. There's so many breaks that from the time week 0 happens to the time the championship is played, the halfway point was last Saturday. Even though there's only 3 games left in the regular season. Right, obviously believe in him? Yep, I do. I mean, he hasn't given me a reason not to believe in him. Haven't given me a reason not to believe in him. So it's very weird. Like we were just at the halfway point of college football season. Right, Rams getting with B+ from Stafford because of their defense. Yep, they can. Yes, absolutely. Now that Stafford's playing at B+ level right now. Right now, Stafford's playing at an MVP top 3 level. He's playing lights out. Yeah, NHR is in bigger trouble. I get it, Nicholas. I get it. But I'll put it this way. Of the teams I've seen this year play the Jaguars, the one that impressed me the most was by far the Rams. By far. There is a recipe to beating the Seahawks. It's tough. Seahawks are a darn good team. Again, I have them at number 2. But I saw a recipe to beating the Seahawks when we played them. I don't know how you beat the Rams. I honestly don't know how you beat the Rams. Right, cool off, it wouldn't be the end of the world. No, it would not be. It would not be at all. You don't remember me playing MVP level? Yep. Main character of every decade. 60s. I'm not sure Lombardi's the... Are we counting the merger? Bradshaw, 70s, yeah, Montana, 80s, 90s. I'd say Favre for the 90s, or Young. I'd say Favre or Young. I go Steve Young, actually. The storyline was, could he get over the hump, and then he finally did. I would say Steve Young. 2000s, Brady M. Payton. 10s, I would still say Brady for the 10s. Main character was still Brady. And then 20s, it's Mahomes. Eagles are on implosion watch, yeah, with the way A.J. Brown has acted lately. Yeah, his best chance to win with the Rams. It was funny because he had Rodgers at explosive early decade. Yep. It is odd. But I think he's going to get it. I think he'll get it. I think 60s, I go Namath. If it's NFL and AFL, I think Namath was a bigger main character. Obviously, Lombardi won a lot, but Namath really was a big reason why the merger happened, and then obviously the guarantee. 70s, Bradshaw, I'll definitely give you. 80s, Montana, definitely. 90s, I would say Young. 2000s, Brady M. Payton. 10s, I think it's Brady. I think it's still Brady. In terms of main character, I mean, obviously, 3 rings. Make the conference championship pretty much every year. Deflategate. I mean, you couldn't go in without talking about Tom Brady. And then 20s, it's not Josh Allen. It's Mahomes. Mahomes is the main character of this decade. 51 bowl-eligible teams playing tomorrow. I'm excited. It's going to be a good day for college football. It'll be a really good day for college football. It'll be a really, really good day. A lot of good games on the docket. Obviously, we got some top 10 matchups. Brady in the 10s and Mahomes now are universally disliked. Oh, that's what you mean. Okay, so like the protagonist. Okay. Oh, okay. I see what you're going for there. So you're talking about the protagonist. You're talking about the protagonist. Okay. You get pressure and draw. Yeah, that's the recipe. You're talking protagonist. Okay, that I would give you then. Yeah, I would give you that then. In terms of the protagonist, so like everyone loves. Clemson game, I'm not. No, so this is the one day I can't do a football game. Like I said, the Rams Houston, yeah, their front seven's so good. I could absolutely see that, yeah. Clemson, yeah, I'm going to a function later tonight. So I can't do that. Yeah, the road record, yeah. I mean, McDonald's so good on the road. How many quarterbacks are in the all-decade team? It's first and second team, so you have 2. 2 make it on. Right now, it'd be Mahomes and I don't know if it'd be Allen or Jackson. Probably be Allen right now. I mean, Mahomes is definitely first team. If the decade ended right now. And then it's either Allen or Jackson for the second team. I'd probably go, I think it would be Allen. But it'd be close. And then Trevor Lawrence, third team. Canucks and Kings set at 1. We got a good one there. Function equals strip trap. Believe me, I wish. Retro Montana, I don't know if you're universally liked by the 2 my kind of moments, yeah. I mean, maybe the protagonist then would probably be Staubach. Might be Staubach then. You could go Bradshaw. If we're going Brady and Manning for the 2000s, you could go Bradshaw and Staubach for the 70s. If you can split. Not Bo Nix, yep. I get it, Nicholas. No, I get it. Now our teams can be eligible wins tomorrow. Yes, they do. Right, the one loss by far the best team played. Absolutely. Over to me. There you go. It's 2 takes again to the queue. So we have about 15 minutes left in this OT period. You guys came in hot today. I appreciate you guys a ton in terms of the donations and everything. You guys are awesome. Yeah, we have a new video out. Also, karaoke's been posted. I had the 2 songs yesterday. Got Backstreet's Back in there. And we got Ain't It Fun. And I should note as well, song for Half Off is Dance Monkey by Tones and I. Which is a hard one. That song goes high. Still got a lot in the queue, too, for karaoke. But we got 3 games on the docket tomorrow. And Notre Dame Pitt's making a comeback. Help me Purpose Seahawks rant. I mean, it's tough to be like, in terms of Purpose Seahawks rant, I mean, regardless of what happens, they're still in a really good spot. Yeah, probably don't turn into a pumpkin. Yep, pretty much. A graphic of my weekly picks. I do not do a graphic of that, but I do have a pick'em group. I do have a pick'em group that you can track my picks. I will link that. The offense line is very good. Yes. And I do have the pick'em group. Which right now I am in 15th place out of 45. So here's the pick'em group if you do want to see that. In my picks, I pick against the Jaguars every week. Going 31-0? I don't think they're going 31-0, but they're a darn good team. No, you're not going to get blown out. No. I don't think you're getting blown out. I think that game's going to be awfully good. Jaguars get blown out. Jaguars might get blown out. I think they will. I think the Jaguars, their offensive line is cooked. Anton Harrison is out. Our top 2 tight ends are out. I think we're cooked. I think Chargers destroy us. But right now, to show the formula that but that was also week 1. Oh, you mean with Mac Jones? Oh yeah, that was a weird one. That was kind of a fluke game. That was a fluke game. Yeah, I get it as a Kentucky fan. I get why you hate Louisville. I get that. KC number 1. I mean, look, it's funny. The top 2 teams in terms of picks for the Super Bowl right now are in the AFC are probably the Chiefs and the Ravens, and they're not in the playoffs as things stand. I mean, that is bizarre. I mean, when's the last time that's happened? The top 2 teams, if you ask people who's going to win the Super Bowl this year or make the Super Bowl in the AFC, people are going to say the Patriots and the Ravens. Neither of them are in the playoffs right now. The season ended today, they will not be in. But yet, if someone says Chiefs and Ravens versus the field, you might take the 2 teams down the playoffs. Ain't that's a very good song. Right, Bucks are really exposed. Yeah, D was just banged up that one. Yeah, it's very banged up. And wants our one playoff game? I hope so. Yeah, he seems like a very nice guy. I'm rooting for the guy to turn it around. He's been very good with Seattle this year. 17 teams have 4 wins to stay alive for bowl eligibility. Yep. Yes, they do. It's a lot of action for college football this week. And Florida's obviously on the ropes for making a bowl. Not that it matters. Not that it matters at all. What we need... How's it going, Joe? Appreciate you tuning in. As a Florida fan, at this point, I'm rooting against Ole Miss. At this point, I need Ole Miss to lose so we can poach Kiffin, potentially, before the playoff. Because then we can't do it until the playoff happens. And then, obviously, if he wins like a natty at Ole Miss, we are in trouble. He's not going to leave at that point. You know, I need to say, Lamar in the playoffs, yep. You win that game, Darnold's strip sacked? I would agree. I would agree on that. Nice video on the game today. Appreciate you. Yeah, that was a fun broadcast controversy. I haven't seen it. Click the link above. I was doing some research and was like, that is bizarre. I'm like, okay. But I actually agree with the decision by CBS. It's like one of the few times the rule's meant to be broken. See something still happen Sunday? I could too. Yeah, tomorrow we should have a dumb decisions episode out. Can we get a lot of coach positions in different places? Yep. Yeah, if they're not in the playoff, they can poach him afterwards. But if they're in the playoff, we gotta wait. And then we could be in some trouble. So, fingers crossed. Right, Williams with a 44-yard at the end of regulation. Yep. That is one of the most underrated choke jobs of all time. I really think that Chiefs game is one of the most underrated chokes in the history of the NFL that no one talks about. Just had to beat the Raiders, who had nothing to play for, up 17-0. Then you were up by 3 with 2 minutes left. Then you have a field goal attempt after they tie it up. They had about 5 different chances to win that game. And if they win, they're in the playoffs. The Seahawks and Dolphins just backed their way in. And was like, oh, none of you deserve to be in the playoffs. They were both 8-2, and then they lost 5 of the ensuing 6. I broke my 10th grade heart, yep. But now the Chiefs have more than made up for it. They have more than made up for it since. Well, people think of Chiefs jokes. They think of the Colts wildcard game, but they don't really think of that one. But that was a wild one. Week 17, 99 was really good. Between the we need more points scenario in the NFC with the Panthers and the Packers, and then the Chiefs game, it was a fun week. It was a fun week to be an NFL fan. Yeah, the TV rules are easier following out. Yes, they are. Also, it's Sunday Ticket now. They had Sunday Ticket back in the day, but now you can also get illegal streams and whatnot, and it's and today too. Yeah, Rare's first win I heard in the 90s. Yeah, technically wasn't even the 90s. I love that. Yeah, the Y2K happened. Boom. Yep, Y2K happened, and then boom, curse finally lifted. 14 points early without being on offense. Yeah, I'm surprised NFL Throwback has not uploaded a video of that game. Like, I was shocked. I was able to, like, you would think NFL Throwback would have uploaded a Raiders Chiefs video from that. Because, I mean, that game was nuts. I'm saying huge implications. Said Selma, is it? My FL was like 8 years old when Super Bowl 4 happened. Didn't see the Chiefs make it again until 58. Now lives on Cloud 9. Yeah. Yeah, I know, like my best friend from the Masters program, her grandpa, like, original season ticket holder of the Chiefs. Like, when they moved to KC, he got season tickets. And, like, apparently he was crying when they won Super Bowl 54. Just because, like, it was like, I mean, I get it. Have not made it in 50 years. I get it. And then obviously now it's like, okay, we make it every year. But, you know, when that game was nuts. Chiefs being the Raiders, they would have choked in Spring and Arrowhead the next week. I don't know. I mean, the Dolphins are not good in cold weather. I have to remember, too, the Dolphins sucked at the end of the season. The Dolphins were washed. They were 8-2, and then they lost 5 of 6. They were done. I think they would have been the Dolphins at Arrowhead. Divisional round, different story. Right, yeah, if you have season ticket, from what I heard, if you have season tickets for MLS as part of the new deal, you get free Apple TV. You have the code around Jerry for $0. It's nice. Patino, yeah, I didn't hear about that. I actually didn't know about that. I get that. I get it. I traveled back from California the day after visiting my dad for 2 weeks in Jersey for the holidays. Watched the first half of the Seattle Jets game before heading to the airport. Oh, wow. What is the bot promoting? I'm just going to leave the bot up there. You know what? I'm just going to leave the bot up. I know I should take it down. We're not doing a game. This is not a live stream of anything. An illegal stream of this Q&A session. It's all good, Nicholas. It's all good. Wife still family or Chiefs first weekend Super Bowl 54 is out by experience. I bet. Yeah. I bet. Well, at 5:30 that I didn't know how the Raiders game turned out until getting home at 11. Oh, wow. Must have been quite the surprise. Must have been quite the surprise because yeah, obviously that that game ran very long. Could have been almost overall. It could have been. Sam John 116 rating, highest of his career. Yeah, he's looking very good. He's got great protection and he's doing a lot. Pacific and watching the highlights from the news. Wow. Yeah, the coach. I didn't see that season. I did not see that final season. I watched the season in Mississippi and in Kansas. I didn't see that final season. But apparently he was a super nice guy and just absolutely tragic. Yeah, usually I get the bots. I'm like, I'm not going to get them for this one. It's like, we're not doing anything. We're not streaming a game. Like, what do you think we're doing? Yeah, apparently that coach was super nice. I have not seen that final season of Last Chance 2. Left for the airport was sworn with 17 Raiders that happened to bring down 17-0 early. Yeah, that was a wild game. There were like 7 lead changes in that one. Yeah, Gino was still expectless here. I mean, I was never high on Gino. You have to remember, I said after the first half of 22 he did not look good. But they'd already seen Payne Man, lost them 25-17 in the regular season. Yeah, I think they would have beaten the Dolphins in the playoffs. I'm pretty confident on that. The Dolphins were very lucky that the team they played in the wild card round was the only team colder than them going into the postseason that year. We're very lucky that they played a team that also backed their way in. Chiefs would have won that game. They're always sure have dumb decisions too. Tomorrow Thank you, Nicholas. You're good. Tomorrow we're gonna have a dumb decision on a Jaguars Chargers game. Just a bizarre sequence. Yeah, ASO actual intelligence. No, it does not. Yeah, that was the final game for Derek Thomas. Yep. Wait, stream on Twitch. I get bots, but not in my YouTube premiere videos. Zootopia will do well, and is the story good? I think it's doing pretty well. It's gonna do very well. It's gonna make over $1 billion. It was big in China. It's gonna get $1 billion. That's easy. I mean, Moana 2 got $1 billion. And that movie was not supposed to be a movie. Zootopia 2 was going to get $1 billion. Will it be a good movie? I mean, I've always thought it led itself very well for a sequel. She was down for 67 now. They wouldn't have done that, but... Yeah, Saw Beverly got arrested. Yeah, he has been an office rocker as of late. It's always lent itself very well to a sequel. I mean, Zootopia 2, it was so obvious for like the world building they did in the first one. I think it's going to be a very good movie. What I hope the plot is, I don't think it's going to be, is that the fox, Nick, has to arrest one of his own. And then everyone turns on him like, I can't believe you're one of them. Like, that would be interesting. Oh, that sounds like a terrible altcast, Kevin. I gotta check it out. I gotta check that out. Gold Canucks. Ooh, so what, 2-1 on that one? 72 on my birthday? Nice. We have another bot. What is going on? You know, I'm just leaving him in there. We're not streaming a game. If you want to watch Clemson Louisville, I'm not doing it. But yeah, they did, yeah. They had a second half. Yeah, they had a chance in that game. Second half, they definitely had a chance in that one. We'll do a dumb decisions tomorrow. I don't know how many we're going to do. Because, like, that entire second half was just a nightmare. That entire second half of the Chargers-Jaguars game that I'm doing a dumb decision on. Or do I break my rule and do a game that happened not 5 years ago? Oh, no. Your bot's not cute. I assume, yep. So, man, I watch. I love a good broadcast controversy. I love that, too. I do love a good broadcast controversy, too. I love when I can find one. So I appreciate that. Appreciate that a ton. Yeah, I was researching last night because I'm like, okay, I need a video. Because I'm like, no dumb decisions from this game. I need a video. Yeah, they also backed in, yes. Bots on IRL stream. Oh, can you imagine? Why not at this point? Why not? Shock at our chat. Residents are trying to chat. Oh, man. We have 3 minutes left in this one. And now, all good, Big. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you as always. I'll be live for 3 games tomorrow. We got 3 minutes left, and then we'll call it unless the timer resets. And again, as it stands, Michigan Northwestern is the game we're doing tomorrow over on Fox. With the Heidi being to Notre Dame Pitt, if it gets to that point. Our line started 6-2 at 8. There were a lot of teams that backed their way in that year. Dolphins, Seahawks, Lions, Cowboys. I mean, a lot of teams just backed their way in. They were one of 3 teams to do it. Yeah, the Titans beat them. Lions beat them. Walker Story. Yeah, no surprises there. No surprises. Yeah, tomorrow's some decision is going to be a weird one. I have not done... It's going to come at some point. It probably won't be this year. I have to do the wild card game, the dumb decision on Doug Pearson calling the run to ETN after getting the 4th down play call. Because that was one of the dumbest plays in NFL history that didn't end up mattering. But this one's from a different Chargers game. Right? 99 the NFC was awful. Game of the video tape only count because it meant nothing for the Dolphins. Yep. Yep. Very fortunate it meant nothing for the Dolphins. And the Eagles too. Yeah, the final week of the season. Yeah, the Eagles beat them because that was week 17. Yeah, so they were playing. What was it? They were playing like Joe Germain at quarterback the second half of that game, if I'm not mistaken. Dolphins can't lose games. Does that matter? No, usually when the Dolphins lose, it's by 55 points in a playoff game. Well, yeah, they played a joke of a conference and a joke of a division. I mean, you have to remember, too, the funniest thing the NFL ever did was Week 17, Monday Night Football, putting Niners-Falcons as the final game of the regular season. They thought, both teams in the playoffs list are going to be pretty good. That game could be fun. The final game of the season was like 2 teams with 4 wins each. It was, like, phenomenal. I don't remember the 4th and 28. I do not remember that play. I have to check that out. I do not remember the 4th and 28. Yep, Joe Germain, yep. Oh, I did a video on. Germain. It was good in college. I did a video on Germain a while ago. How we, like, indirectly led to the dynasty. Yeah, Kevin, that's going to be an interesting broadcast. By interesting, I mean probably pretty bad. Probably pretty bad. Was blacked out Atlanta? Yeah, because they didn't sell out. I'm not surprised. Not surprised by that. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so last call for anything. Last call, audio, video, ChatGPT. It's a game after the snowy or not. No, I'm going to a function. Otherwise, we would have done Clemson, Louisville. We would have done this OT stream. I would just Clemson, Louisville would have done that game and then OT afterwards. But I'm going to an event tonight, alumni reunion or social, whatever you want to call it. Russ selling cameos for $333. That's about $328 more than I would pay for a Russell Wilson cameo. At this rate. Oh, man. All right, so here's your game plan. Oh, good, Michael. Yeah. No, you don't like everyone. I get it. Here's the game plan. Tomorrow, Michigan Northwestern is the game we're doing. You guys have spoken. Michigan Northwestern is the game we're doing. 3:30, we're going to be live for Bama, Oklahoma. 7:30, Texas against Georgia. 2 of those games are ABC games. So if you don't have YouTube, if you have YouTube TV, you don't get ESPN, I'll have those games. Michigan Northwestern, that's on Fox. We will have 2 of the games on with that. And then at the Nerd and Pick game will be the Heidi option. If Michigan Northwestern is the game that we if that game gets out of hand, we'll do a switch to Nerd and Pet. So, Henry Wrigley Field, have a great time, man. Have a great time. So, that's a game plan. New video dropping tomorrow as well. Focus Corner Plan. Dumb decisions back in the day from the 2000s. I'll see you guys tomorrow for a busy day of college football. Take care. I will see you guys soon. If the thing ends early for whatever reason, I'll let you know. And I might hop on like for a second OT, but don't bank on it. But if it does end early, I'll hop on at like 11 o'clock at night or 11:30, but probably not. So just keep that in mind. But appreciate all you guys tuning in. I will see you guys tomorrow for an action-packed day of college football as we are 3 weeks left in the regular season. Take care. See you soon.